Making money online is actually very simple. And if you're struggling to do so, it's probably because you don't know what to work on. If I were to look back at my journey in sales, in business, in entrepreneurship so far, I was able to move so quickly because the catalyst in my progress was that I knew what to work on every step of the way. So in this video, I want to give you a bit of a roadmap so you can take it with you to start taking the steps necessary and progress to making money online. So first of all, is picking the right opportunity. And when I say opportunity, I mean what you're delivering to get paid. What are you giving someone, say a business or a person, in exchange for money to start making money online, right? So it's either a product or a service. That's the two categories that it would fall in, and both work, right? But let's say you're a beginner. You're looking to make your first 10 grand a month online. If you were to pick a product, you're going to have to run ads, you're going to have to market, you're going to have to create all these new things around a product, which is why it takes time, which is why it's very hard, which is why when people go and talk about drop shipping or something like that, where they're selling a product, it becomes very hard and the success rate is very low. So that's one category, and it works, but it takes a lot of time, energy, motivation, and it's definitely not easy. On the other side is delivering a service for a company or a person. Now, within this service-based category, you can either become an entrepreneur, start your own kind of service-based company where you do onboarding, you do sales, you do everything like that, which is cool, but then you're basically a business owner anyway. If you want to make 10 grand a month, the easiest way to get there is not by starting your own business. It's very hard if you're a beginner just starting out. The skills you have to learn, sales, marketing, delivery, fulfillment, all of these things as an entrepreneur is why 99% of people fail when they start out. Now, that's the first way you can deliver a service. The second way is not by becoming an entrepreneur, but by becoming an intrapreneur, which is where simply you plug inside an already successful business and you deliver one skill, one service very well. Now, this is like video editing. This is like copywriting. This is what I personally got started in. And if I were to start again, I would pick every single day of the week simply because of how much money you can make doing it, which is appointment setting. If you want to learn a bit more about appointment setting, I'll put a free guide under this video explaining how it works, what it is, why it's so lucrative, to see if it would align with your goals, just like it did for me. So let's say you landed under delivering a service, you can become an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur. And both work, right? But they're not created equally. Entrepreneur, you're going to spend years, months failing with no skills, learning the skills, very much trial and error. Comparatively, an intrapreneur, you're teaming up with an already successful businesses, delivering one service, one skill set for them very well, and you're getting paid because let's say the components of business, there's 20 skill sets. You have to learn one, you do it very well, and then you get paid for the entire business, right? So they're doing most of the hard work for you. You just need to learn how to become valuable. Now, this transitions us pretty smoothly into the second point, which is becoming valuable. Because once you've picked a skill, you still need to learn how to deliver it so you actually get paid. Just picking a skill isn't going to get you paid. So once you've picked this opportunity, you need to learn it. And there's kind of two paths you can go down here. Let's say you picked appointment setting, just like I did. Path one, if you wanted to go slower, you were stubborn, you didn't think you needed help to figure it out and get placed in a company to make 10, 20 grand a month doing it. Option one, you figure it out on your own. You beg a small company to work with you. You try to learn the skill off free YouTube videos, whatever it is. And maybe you see some results. Maybe a company hires you, a small company, but you're spending time. You're spending your own time, and time is money. There is no resource more valuable than your time. Trying, failing on your own. It's option one. It can work if you've got superhuman motivation and you're never going to give up. But let me tell you, it's demotivating, it's frustrating. And what I see for most people that try it on their own first is that they usually fail, right? Now, the second option, which is what I did, okay, is getting help from someone that has already done it, that already is where you want to be, right? And why that gets you there so much quicker and actually makes you more money because it saves you time is because it elapses the time frame from getting feedback. So you get the skills you need way quicker because someone's already done it. They can teach it to you way shorter. Now, this is what I did when I got started. And I'm going to be honest with you. I invested in a program, right? It was probably the most low-level course I've ever done in my life. The skills were terrible. The coaching was terrible. Everything was pretty damn low level. The community was very dead. But what it did give me was a platform. So now starting again, I would do the exact same thing. I would just find someone better to learn from. I had to figure it out very much by myself, but I did and I succeeded. So the second thing, once you've picked this right opportunity, is becoming valuable, mastering the skill set so you can actually get paid. And there's a reason for a company or a person to pay you their hard-earned money. So that leads us into the third thing, right? Let's say you found the right opportunity. You know how to deliver it. You've become valuable. The third thing you need to do is actually get paid, right? And that takes three things in itself. You need to find the person or the company or the business that's going to pay you. You need to convince them as to why they should pay you. And then you need to deliver the skill set that you've learned and actually get paid for doing it, right? And the good thing, say, about sales or appointment setting is once you find the company you're working for, the first part is covered. You don't need to go out and find other people to sell to. Because if you're in a company as an appointment setter, the leads are coming to you on behalf of the company. So that's sorted. And the only thing you have to then do is use the appointment setting skills you've learned. Keep selling the people that are literally coming to your doorstep asking for help. You ask them a few questions, you book in, and you get paid every single day, every single week for the bookings you made, the commissions you earned. And even better, at my company, Athletic Freedom, we have such a good network of coaches because all of them need good appointment setters and they know we train the best ones, that we actually guarantee you a placement. And not with any company, with a vetted company that actually needs appointment setters, right? So they're looking for appointment setters, but they come to us because they want the best. So if you want to learn a bit more about how that works, you can send me a message on Instagram. But in summary, for this video, find the right opportunity, learn the skills to become valuable, and then just get paid, right? So get the opportunity, find the business to pay you, deliver the service, and get paid where you're making 10, 15, 20 grand a month online. That's it for this video. I hope it helped. I hope it gave you some clarity, and I'll see you in the next one.